So, I'm going to teach you how to do Self Reiki today. And, yeah. I would like to dress it up and act like it's something super incredibly special, but it's not. It's a very simple technique. And so I'll just explain what it is and how to do it. And as well my personal experience with performing this. Generally speaking, all of us, most of us, and not all of us, but most of us, the bodies are kind of numbed out, phased out, sleeping. Walking Dead type of feeling. So they're always, a lot of times we don't take care of our bodies properly, and they develop issues. They get tired. We get fat. Skin things, acne, all this stuff, right? This happens when we're not. It's not only that we're eating sort of unhealthy, because that's a part of it, but it's more of an energetic, mental wholeness that you're aiming for. And of course that comes along with meditation, which is just presence. But what Self Reiki is what Reiki is. First, let me explain what that actually is, without all of the hullabaloo surrounding the tradition. Reiki is channeling life force energy, which has been called chi or prana or ki. It's the stuff that energizes the whole realm. It's the underlying energy, and it's in your body, and it's out there, and it's flying and swirling through the air, and that's what animates everything. So when you're performing Reiki on somebody else or doing Self Reiki, you are bringing that energy in through the crown chakra, what's known as the crown chakra, or you can just imagine this part of your forehead. You're doing it with breath. So again, going back to breath work. So you're breathing in, and as you're breathing in, you're imagining drawing in energy through your crown chakra. And on the out breath, you're imagining sending the energy out through your arms, through your hands, into the person's aura or energetic body, or simply into a physical spot on their physical body. And that's what it is. And you can also send it out through your eyes. You can even send it out through your feet. So you breathe in. If you can't feel, I actually feel this thing lighting up when I do this. The third eye spot, or the crown chakra. But if you don't feel it, you don't have to necessarily feel it at first, especially if you're not used to it. So just imagine it. Just imagine as you breathe in, you're channeling that good energy. You don't even need to call it anything other than good energy. It's going to happen anyway. So breathe in, bring the energy in through your third eye, crown chakra. Breathe out, send it out through your hands, and you put your hands in positions on your body if you're doing Self Reiki. I'll show you a couple of the positions, but of course they're not that important. But a few of the positions are: one, covering your eyes, not hands on your eyeballs, but having a little bit of a cup. Shift it over to the ears. Again, cupping the ear, not smashing your ears in. You're making that seashell sort of effect over your ear. Your head and your temple. top of your head, back of your neck, and the front of your neck. They recommend when you're giving Reiki to somebody that you're not sitting there choking them and stuff, so you can hover on the front of the neck, but touching is fine on the back. With yourself, if you feel comfortable, you can do this, or you can do this. Then there's shoulders, and chest, and then it goes down. So there are 3 spots below sort of the pectorals or the breasts on women. There are 3 spots, and then you can do legs if you wish. But then at the end of it, and also as you start practicing Self Reiki, certain parts of your body will start asking for it because your body likes it. So if you feel a part of you is acting up or needs attention, then you don't have to go in any particular order, and there's no rhyme or reason to it necessarily besides how you're feeling in that moment. And as well, when you're giving energy to a certain part of your body, of course your whole entire body is connected to all the rest of the body, so you can either focus the energy on that point, or you can imagine that you're sending it to that point and then dispersing it to the rest of the body through that point. And at the end of this Self Reiki session, then you would ground yourself. So finish with your feet and imagine yourself as whole and complete, because that's what we are. And that's it. And that's Self Reiki, and that's actually regular Reiki too. But then you can also, as per the creative individual, what they feel is they would like to try, and as Eden says, she finds certain positions that clients are uncomfortable with her touching too hard, or maybe like there's this spot at the top of the spinal column, coccyx, I think is what it's called. I don't remember, but it's a very sensitive kind of dip spot in the back of the neck that sometimes it feels very good to have pressure on there, but some people are sensitive and others like more pressure. So it's dependent on each person individually, and so on. You don't have to worry about that so much with giving Self Reiki, but I'm just sort of explaining the basics of regular Reiki as well. But I have to go back to driving my NPCs, so hope everyone's doing well, and I will catch you on the other side.